that's what we underestimate. And my predictions for AEW Worlds End, the last pay-per-view of the year for AEW, and yeah, any major company in general, really. Obviously, in that weird period between Christmas and New Year, but yeah, a very exciting card being here today. So yeah, excited for the show. And let's get straight into my predictions. Starting off with Mercedes Moné against Chris Statlander for the TBS title. And yeah, this is an intriguing match. Monet coming into this one, obviously she's had a pretty decent reign as champion, but taking on Statlander again, which kind of makes me think that maybe we could see a new champion here. Just because they're going to run it back, there wouldn't be much point. But at the same time, I think Monet still has more kind of room to give with that title. Still has a few good matches in her yet. So yeah, I'm going to say Monet will retain, but it could be through nefarious means, but kind of protects Statlander, but at the same time brings an end to the feud. But moving on into Takeshita against Powerhouse Hobbs, and yeah, this should be a really great match between two men who are shown time and time again that they can deliver absolute bangers. And I think Takeshita, he's had a pretty solid reign with the international title so far, but at the same time, I think he does have a lot more to give. We've seen the quality of matches he can have, and I think it's only a matter of time before he delivers that, and I really wouldn't be surprised to see it here, because yeah, these two have the potential to absolutely tear it up, really. So yeah, I can't wait for this. I think it's going to be a great match, but I think Takeshita will retain the title for just a bit longer next. Yeah, moving on into the Tirana street fight between Mariah May and Thunder Rosa, and yeah, obviously an intriguing story this one. Thunder Rosa trying to get back the title that she never lost. Her kind of rules. And against the heel like Mariah May. I think it should be a really fun match. Should be a really, really brutal match. I think it could tie into how both of these women want to fight really well. So yeah, it's going to be an intriguing match, this one. And I've got a feeling that it could go Mariah May's way, maybe. But yeah, it will be a close one. But I think, yeah, Mariah May will get the win. Moving on into MJF against Adam Cole for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And this is an interesting one. Obviously, we've been waiting so long to get this match. And yeah, now we're finally getting it. And MJF has never lost the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I can imagine how much it would piss him off if Cole wins it, but at the same time, I just don't think it would be the same without MJF having it, and he's going to be in possession of it for the next year as well. So yeah, I think MJF will get the win. He'll probably cheat to do so, and yeah, that will set up the huge directions. But at the same time, I wouldn't be opposed to the other result at all, really. But moving on into the four-way for the world title, Moxley against Hangman Page, against Orange Cassidy, against Jay White. Obviously, the Death Rider storyline is aside from the Continental Classic, kind of dominating AEW. And yeah, I can think it can kind of lead to a scenario in this match where we've got Hangman, Cassidy and Jay White going against each other, while also trying to team each other against Moxley when we get interference from the Death Riders, and that will eventually lead to Moxley retaining his belt. But moving on into the Continental Classic, and yeah, I can't wait for this. Okada, Ricochet, Ospreay faction in the semis, probably the two matches I most wanted to see, really. And yeah, I think it's going to be an absolute banger between Ospreay and Fletcher, but I think Ospreay will avenge that loss, and I think even Ricochet as a new heel, I think Okada's got to go through, and that'll create the mouthwatering prospect as if we haven't seen enough bangers in these first two matches of an Ospreay Okada final, which I think is what we all want to see. And yeah, personally, I don't think Ospreay really needs a title, but I think Okada, he can continue, and it'd be a big win for him, kind of get his title reign really going. So yeah, I'm going to say it will be two brilliant matches, with Okada overall winning the Continental Classic. And yeah, what of Night of Wrestling, these three matches are going to get.
Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.